Hey guys, this is Barath Surendran and welcome to this video. I'm a digital marketer, a trainer, and an entrepreneur, and I have been into training for almost more than a decade, and I have done hundreds of programs. Now, with this track record of hundreds of programs, some program, I mean to say, 1 in 100 fails. Now, why is it that it fails? Is it fails because of various reasons. But I have been always been consistent in making sure that I do make 100 out of 100. In fact, what made me stay in training industry for almost more than a decade with more than hundreds of programs mean to say all types of varieties of program that I have delivered from the formats like a 1 day program to 2 day programs, corporate training programs, institutional programs, and public workshops as well. With all these kind of formats, as well, I have done colleges, universities, students, programs with hundreds, not hundreds, thousands of feedbacks, which actually comes after the programs, and every feedback that I get is I always consider them as a valuable input for myself to make necessary changes that I would do, make sure that the next program I am able to deliver better than what is expected. And it always happens that I have delivered wonderful training programs. People come out and always say what kind of learning they have got. But unfortunate that some programs, 1 in 100 I'm talking about, actually literally gets a negative kind of, you know, uh, feedback. I mean, happens because of various reasons. One of the important reason is in a classroom where you have the LKG kid who is sitting and you have third standard student who is also sitting, you also have the sixth standard student and the eighth standard, ninth standard, and 10th and 12th, all these people in one single classroom, and you are supposed to train them. Now, let's say if such kind of situation happens to you, what do you think you will be doing? The funny part is, like, if suppose you say that, okay, let me first think about the LKG students, the seniors, the 10th and the 11th and 12th, those guys will get offended. And they will say, what are you talking? So basic, which of course we all know by default. But if suppose I deliver to the level of a 10th and a 12th, what will happen to those young who don't even know the basic? What will happen? So a program is something where first the most important thing actually is needed is to first think about who is your target market. You mean to say, in not in marketing terminology, in training language terminology, who is your target audience? Who am I actually targeting to? That has to be very, very specific. That is number one. Number two, the trainer says that this format will not work, and if that case, the uh, company who organizes should really have to introspect why. Certain times it happens that certain topics are not relevant in so many ways. Certain things might not be the one which is ideal even for the trainer himself. So the trainer is the one, the best judge in making sure that this is the right training program for this particular audience, because only the guy who creates the product can actually know and deliver better results. So I think this is one thing that the trainer has to always have. It always been a serious learning experience as a trainer, that we have to really look into this in this fashion to make sure that we are able to produce the right kind of training to the right kind of audience. So having this said, I really want to create a wonderful training program, and but it has to be, of course, cater to the audience. uh, Otherwise, I think it is not gonna be a good idea. Now, at various places where I teach, including, for example, at times where we do training program on digital marketing, the first thing happens is that make sure that we qualify those prospect on in such a manner that the real training is really important. And unless until you do it, you can't actually impart the training program. So training as such is a different ball game altogether. So with this thought, I'm signing off. See you guys. Bye.